setting.
The conversations, very useful.
Yes.
In the break, so that was nice. Thank you for all the food. So now goal setting. So I'd like, if it's possible, it'd be nice to just set a goal of something you want to change. It doesn't have to be very big, just a small little thing that you can think of. But just if you, by setting a goal, you increase your motivation, and you know what you're aiming for, and all these kind of things, and it helps you to focus as well. So those are examples of the goals. So, over the next 12 weeks, my goal is to lose 3 kgs in body weight, feel healthier, so my goal is lose 3 kgs in body weight so that I feel healthier and more confident. Action 1, only have starchy carbohydrates, bread, rice and pasta 1 meal a day, something like that. Or get more sleep by turning off the television and limiting mobile phone use after 9 p.m. every day. Something like that. Yeah. And then example B, over the next 30 days, if you want to do it over the next 30 days, then you want to sleep well at least 4 days a week, feel more energized, so no coffee after 12 noon. A new bed routine of 10 minutes meditation, a bath and lighting candles every evening before bed. Something like that. And then if you wanted to do over the next 6 months as well, get my blood pressure to normal, reduce my risk of a heart attack, so take a walk after work between 6 and 7 p.m. to help me de-stress while I get some daily steps. And then start the 5-2 diet if you want to. With 500 calories days on Tuesdays or Thursdays, or use celery and cucumber as snacks. So some people have cucumber with celery and they blend it and drink that. It's good for blood pressure as well. Garlic and things like that you can blend and drink as well. Example D, 4 weeks, I feel relaxed at the end of the day, have more energy and get happier. So take 5 minutes every morning when I wake up to pray, read and practice mindfulness. Yeah, and then or walk in the park for 20 minutes after lunch to break up the day and clear my head. So just come up with some goals that, even if it's one, just something, but it must be a smart goal that you can measure and you can see, what your progress is. And even if it means that you reduce your sugar by half a teaspoon for a while. So your goals, what is your goal? What would you like to see happen? And then you can say, over the next time period, this is what I want, and my goal is that. It's a measurable target you have, and then the motivation that you have. Some people's motivation is they just want to run around with my grandchildren, be able to do that. So it depends on what your goal is and what you want to do, and then what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and how often. Yeah, so basically, that's something for you to think about now. Because what I think would be nice is when we depart today, just think about a goal, something small that you can take away from here that you're going to change. It doesn't have to be everything. Some people say, well, I'll just change my breakfast once a week and I'll have a protein breakfast, for example, where I'll have an omelette, less bread or something, or once a week, or I'll increase my steps, or I'll do this. Just pick one thing that you think will be helpful. And then that's it, really. That's all we were going to talk about. Do you feel you've got enough information with regarding to the blood sugar, the cholesterol, and the high blood pressure? Or do you still feel there's stuff you want me to go over?
I think there's enough. It's just retaining all this, remembering it all.
Yeah.
Is there any way that we can see
The slides.
Your slides.
Yeah, we can get the slides. Thisari will. She's got the thing, and
We have reported it. We have reported
on
it.
YouTube. Oh, okay.
so you can do that. You can watch it again. But I think when we come next time, we're going to really look at the mental side. But I want also, when you come next time, to bring a food label. Anything that you eat in your house, if you bring the food label, then we can go over, because I want us to practice, you might already be able to read food labels, I don't know. But if not, just bring a food label, and then we can work through that, because I want to show you how to read a food label. So every time you go to the supermarket, you know which is high, which is low, and what to do, and all of that. So bring that, just a cutting from the cardboard, or bring the food, or whatever. And then also, just remember the goal, whatever goal you've decided and thought about, and then we can focus on that when we come back next time, and then we'll talk about mental health. Because mental health is really big now, and it's a really big problem since COVID. And I think it's something that we really need to pay a lot of attention to, because it is one of the things that is getting in the way. So many people know information. And, the Bible in Hosea 4 talks about, my people perish because of a lack of knowledge. But sometimes it's not even about the lack of knowledge, but it's really about application, the lack of application. So we need to start applying whatever we know to some degree. And so we read the food labels, we get to know what it is that we're eating, and then we can also think about even the mental health, because I know some people who, when they get stressed, they eat everything they can see.
That's
Literally, because of the stress, And it's, but we need to address these things, because these are things, people might very well know, I can't eat this, this is bad food, or this is good food, or whatever. But really, when you get stressed, then it's problematic. So we need to address mental health to a huge degree, as much as possible. So I think that's the thing, our talking point for next time. And also thinking about the links. And also, Zoe brought up something very interesting, which I didn't talk about today. It was about the gut microbiome. So that's another thing we need to really focus on. Because if your stomach is not good, then nothing is going to work. So we need to get the stomach right. And also just about the vegetables that we need to eat, as much as of a variety, of a rainbow, actually. It's a rainbow that we need to focus on in terms of the colours. And challenge yourself every week to eat something slightly different, because that will feed the bacteria. Otherwise, if we eat the same thing all the time, they just don't have the food that they need. And then also, there's different kinds of bacteria in your stomach. There's some bacteria that love fatty foods. And so if you eat, or like sugary foods as well. So if you eat a lot of sugary foods and things, then they grow and they overtake, they take over the plantation, if you like. And the ones that like vegetables or some of the other vitamins and things can be killed off in the process. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that everyone has the right space in your stomach, so they're not really just doing anything they want, because then they create more cravings for those things, because they're saying, well, I'm here, I need to be fed, so give me some more sugar, give me some more crisps, give me some more of that, because they need to be fed. So we need to feed the right microbiome to get the whole spectrum right of the bacteria in the stomach. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Tempe. Are you doing? Oh, there you go, on time.
On time.
On cue.
On time.
It's a big probiotics.
Hello.
Yeah, probiotics.
You can speak to Tempe if you want to now.
Yeah, I guess you
Officially, it's done.